Hi, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalsabre here. How you all doing today? Yes, this is the guaranteed lowest price culling. Yeah, I'm going to be culling my collection for the first. I've got rid of a couple things along the way, but this will be the first bigger cull. And I was going to do it at the marathon that I'm holding at my house on November 4th, which I still will. But I thought, well, why not offer it to all my subscribers to see if they want to get in on the action? Okay, these are, I'm going to show you about, I don't know, 14 or 15 games today that are on the list to be called. I'll try to remember why, why I'm calling the particular game. And, because the games, once they're called, I'm either going to be selling them, donating them, or giving them away, for my local friends here. And so I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the lowest price possible if you're interested in one of these. All right, I got some piling up all around me here, so let's get going here. All right, the first one, probably the newest one in this collection. This is Firefly Misbehaving. This is a deck building game by Gale Force 9. Came out in 2022. I picked it up because I do like the Firefly IP, and I do have the Firefly and all of the actual Firefly the game. I picked it up, but I wasn't really excited about the gameplay, I guess, for me, and I hear so many other deck builders that I figured, well, this one will be maybe be long, long, and very few in between before I get back on the table again. So I says, let's see if I can find another home for it from somebody else. This is Firefly Misbehaving. Okay, let's take this one over here. This is Rune Stones by Queen Games, and there is one expansion that'll go with it. And let's see why I got this one here. This came out in 2019. It was a Kickstarter, but I've never got it to the table. There's shrink off of it, but I've never been to the table. I probably unboxed it and moved the bags and everything. And so it's a 2 to 4 player game. It says 12 years and up. And players will take the role of droids that must prove their skills handling the powerful 9 stones. Sounds interesting, but I haven't got it onto the board. This is 4 years. Haven't got it on the table for 4 years. So I said, well, maybe somebody would like this type of thing. And you can always look these up for more information. And you know, you interested in any of this stuff, hit me up on my email. As part of the subject line, put culling in the subject line so I know that it's not spam or anything. Put me up an email. Make me an offer. And we'll see what we can do. The next one I'm going to do here is Gods of War, the card game. No, I've had this one pretty long time. As you can tell, the shrink's still on it. Getting this optimized. I had it this long and I haven't played it. It's a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players in which they control characters from the video game as they move through scenes, trade up, and so forth. So it takes off of the PlayStation video game. So it's God of War, the card game. Okay. Then we got Dune, House of Secrets. And this came out in, let's see if I can see, got a note over here. This came out in 2021. And I made a mistake on this. I thought it was something else when I clicked the button to buy it. Made a mistake, and then when it came, I saw what it was. And it's a cooperative story driven game. And a lot of people might like it. I have a lot of cooperative games and so forth, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. And so this is Dune, House of Secrets. You hit me an email up. You like something? Make me an offer. Go down. I'll tell you how to do this because I want to guarantee the lowest price. Go to the manufacturer. Go to your local game stores. Go to Amazon. Find the lowest price. Then when you do me the email, tell me where you found the price and then make me an offer even lower than that. And we'll go from there. I want to guarantee the lowest price. And we've got a war game here from GMT Games. This is Won by the Sword. This is the great campaigns of the 30 Years' War Volume 1. Okay, and this is a two-player game, and it's rated like medium low for complexity and very low for a solitaire play. And so it looks like it's point-to-point game. I haven't got it on the table. I had this one. I think it seems like I've had this for a long time. I picked it up in one of the GMT's annual sales. I thought it would be a good thing, but as I did more research, and yeah, here it is here. Got a little note, 2014. So next year will be 10 years since it came out, but it's still on sale at GMT. Check it out. You know, you war gamers you like this era, make me an offer. Okay, the next war game comes from Dan Versing Games. This is Warfighter. This is the modern Special Forces card game. Still in shrink. Why is it in shrink? Yes, I have played Warfighter, but somehow during one of the Kickstarters, I got mixed up. I clicked on this, I got it. I already have Warfighter, the ETO, the European Theater, and PTO Pacific Theater, so I really didn't want to get into this. I made this by mistake. Warfighter is a nice card-driven game, and like there's 224 full color cards in it, 2 sheets of counters, and a 17-inch by 30-inch mounted display mat. Nice, easy for solo. It says players 1 to 6, but I've seen it played solo on YouTube quite often. So this is Warfare, the modern Special Forces game that is also on my Culling list. I have to make some room. I've just got too much. I went way above what I thought I was going to do as a collector. And let's see what we got here. This one. This is a big game. This is heavy. This is heavy. If I ship this, it's going to cost us a special price for shipping this one. This is Reavers Midgard. Okay. And this is 2 to 4 players. And it's ages, it says 14 and up. And if you played Champions of Midgard, this is the follow-up to it. I thought there was supposed to be a third one in the trilogy, but I don't remember ever seeing it before. There's custom dice in it. Why am I getting rid of it? My family and I all like Champions of Midgard. This was another mistake. When this was ordered, or when there was a Kickstarter for this one, and when I ordered it, I must have clicked and I got not only the Kickstarter, but I got the retail one too. So this is the retail one for Reavers of Midgard from Gray Fox Games. Okay, going down. Kempler, 3042. And this is a sci-fi game. Let's see if I can find out any information here on the back. So with 1 to 4 players, and it says the year is 3042 and humanity is ready to explore the stars. It's a game of exploration and colonization. You must carefully manage your resources as you colonize, exploit, and terraform the planets of the Milky Way, developing critical technology as you go. I've had this for quite a while too. Let me see if I can see what this one is. I made some notes. Yeah, from 2017, so it'll be 7 years next year. And it's not that I don't like the game. It's just that I have other sci-fi games that have just taken priority over it. So again, I need to make some room. Maybe somebody will give this a nice home. Okay, getting down to the last 5 here. Here we got Betrayal at the House on the Hill. All right, and I got my box backwards, so I can't be able to read it. Let's see if I can do any reading on here for you. Okay. This says it's a 3 to 6 players with a playing time of 1 hour. If I remember correctly, this is like a house on a strategy type game and like a dungeon crawl type feel with a dungeon crawl type feeling on it. I'm turning it this way. So your fear will grow as you place an investigative in a house filled with dreadful monsters and deadly secrets. think it's only ever been on the table once. So this is the betrayal at the house on the hill. Good family. They found me with that one. Okay, so now we have another Kickstarter that came in. There was a time in my life when after I got back into gaming, I was just clicking on things just for the sake of clicking on them. All right. This is a Valley of Alchemists is a family game for 2 to 4 players based on the set collection and pattern building mechanics. Players manage resources to get the most cards in the right combinations so that they can gain experience points. The winner is the player with the most experience points at the end of the game. And as I say, 2 to 4, 45 to 75 minutes. Just never, I don't even have a reason why I've never played it. Just never been on the table. It's for the Valley of the Alchemists. All right, the next one was a Kickstarter. My daughter says, well, check this one out. So I went and checked it out. We got it. And this is a 2 to 6 player game. It's called Conflicted Survive the Apocalypse. Well, I got a lot of different apocalypse type games and survival type games. And so this one has never been on the table. So maybe somebody else would like to give it a try. Like I said, if you like what you see, go down there and hit that like button. Share this with your out on your social media contacts. And I got a fireball in there. Where we go. Share it with your social media contacts, and maybe somebody will like it. Go down there and put some remarks in there, even if you're not making a bid. Put what you think of the Culling. And here's one that's still been out for a long time, but still pretty popular game. I bought this years ago because I thought my young grandchildren would like to play it more, but they don't. So I want to try to get it. It's a 2 to 5 player game. The conquest and control of the board is area control. Okay. So Small World, where do I got Small World? I guess I don't have a note on Small World. But anyway, he's got that up on Board Game Geek. Okay, and then the last one I got for this, I don't think there's nothing over there. The last one I got for this set of calls is Pathfinder, the core game, the core set, as it's called. No, it's called an adventure game. It's called the core set. Okay, and this would people want to get into Pathfinder. This would be a good place to start for them. Or maybe they just want to get some Pathfinder in their collection. It's for 1 to 4 players, ages 13 up, time 90 minutes. Okay, and it tells on the back what it includes and so forth. And so this is I was trying to see if I can see what kind of game. So it says it's a strategy game. And you're going to use character classes and so forth like that. So this is the last one for now, Pathfinder. A game adventure core set. So I want to thank you very much for stopping by here. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. It doesn't cost you anything, or nothing's required of you. SoCalsabre saying, take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Stay safe.